Welcome back, and today we are covering some new 2025 LEGO Star Wars leaks, and also if you want to win a free copy of the new Smeagol set, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and comment down on this video. So first up, in just the last hour, we had the final May 1st releasing LEGO Star Wars set fully revealed with set 40765, the Kamino Training Facility, which has 190 pieces and includes 3 new Clone Trooper minifigures in red fatigue uniforms. It should be available when you spend at least $150 during the May 4th LEGO Star Wars promotions, so the highest tier of gift with purchase. And before we break it down, let me just say that this might be one of the best LEGO Star Wars gift with purchase playsets of all time. Zooming in on the build, so we have a couple of small crates, a weapons rack, and a training droid, which are pretty simple little builds, but we also have the Kamino and KE8 Enforcer ship, which is a really neat design. It has a flip-out inbuilt stand, which is a kind of play feature, along with a fully accessible cockpit. And I think the only way that you could make this set any better would be to include a 99 minifigure or some actual cloning pods, and I think both are a bit niche for LEGO. So realistically speaking, this is as good as it gets, and I really can't think of anything more nostalgic or fitting to tie in with the UCS Django Slave 1, the helmet, and the playset coming later this year. So before we get into some new summer leaks, we did have the full May 1st wave of sets revealed yesterday, and it's very much an adult targeted wave of releases with multiple display-based sets like helmets and midi-scale ships, and then a single playset. And quickly speaking of that playset for a moment, it is the Andor U-Wing, which has been found in stores 3 weeks early, and so we can really see how it shapes up against the older U-Wing set, thanks to @WhiteFunk, who shared these comparison images. It's considerably smaller for just 60 pieces less, but this does fit with LEGO's strategy of slimming down sets in recent years. And then, I've been thinking this since we first saw them, but the minifigures included are really quite high quality. The Imperial Officer and K2SO are decent, but the Deirdre Miro really stands out. That new Imperial style printing and the hairpiece just looks great. And also, Cassian Andor looks good. I personally was not a fan of the longer Sirius black hairpiece that they used for his Season 1 minifigure in the Ambush on Ferrix set, and so I prefer this shorter Rogue One hairstyle. And we're going to know just how accurate it is in about 10 days time when the first episode of Season 2 of Andor hits the screens. Which brings me on to some new summer details here for set 75413, which has long been rumoured to be a Republic UTAT with 813 pieces and retailing at $150. As for the minifigures, these are fully confirmed to be coming with new Galactic Marine Clone Troopers and a Phase 2 Clone Commander Bakara. And a couple of videos back, I shared how this was no longer believed to be a UT-AT, thanks to details shared by a Claybrick over on Instagram. And this led to speculation amongst the community, with the most logical clone vehicle options being an ATOT or even a clone turbo tank. But the problem here is that neither of these vehicles would fit the Episode 3 scene that features Bakara and the Galactic Marines. Now, LEGO is no stranger to releasing lore-inaccurate sets, so it's still possible this is a clone vehicle that just isn't seen on Mygeeto during Order 66. But a German leak source did share a message stating that this was going to be an updated Separatist TRIDROID. This leak has since been deleted, but it does come from a trustworthy source. Now, firstly, this is a high price point for a TRIDROID. $150 is a fair bit more than the recent summer clone playsets have retailed at, with 2022's ATT and 2023's Coruscant Guard Republic gunship, both being cheaper on release than this potential TRIDROID. And more evidence that supports this set being a TRIDROID is that both that ATTE and the gunship clocked in at over 1,000 pieces, whereas this has 200 less at around 800 pieces. And I have seen a few comments pointing out that this low piece count just doesn't work for a big armoured clone vehicle. And when you look at it like this, I have to agree that this does seem like it could be a TRIDROID. And so this really changes up the situation this summer. Instead of a Clones v Droid showdown with a UT-AT, an MTT, and Battlepack add-ons, it looks like we now have a TRIDROID and an MTT, making it a true Separatist and Droid fan summer. And even though LEGO has been neglecting the Separatists in recent years, this feels a little disappointing because a big clone vehicle and a big droid vehicle this summer was a strong combination, and I think we were all looking forward to it. Regardless of what this set does turn out to be, all of the minifigures are confirmed, and I do think it's going to be an exciting summer playset. But we should have images in the next couple of weeks. Let me know what you think of this possible TRIDROID and all the May 1st releasing sets down in those comments. As always, thank you guys for watching, and may the Force be with you.